Hi, I'm Christina Pope with the CoBank Knowledge Exchange Division. I'm joined today by Brian Ernest, our lead economist for animal protein. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Christina.
So, Brian, across the board in animal protein, producers have been dealing with higher prices, but pork producers in particular have been struggling more than chicken or beef producers. What's going on?
Well, I think from the input standpoint, feed costs have been rising. They've been very volatile. Interest rates have been rising as well. And overall, this has put some pressure on capital investment. Hog producers are a bit weary, and this is especially because hog values just have not kept up with these higher input costs that they're seeing. And part of that is as a result of some lingering demand issues, both on domestic and export fronts.
Okay, well, let's talk about domestic demand for pork. What are the issues there?
Well, there have been some recent issues in recent years. Overall, domestic demand for pork has been reliant on some key items, thinking about items like bacon, breakfast sausage, toppings for pizzas, hams, those sort of things, have found a lot of traction from domestic outlets in recent years. But some of that have slipped this year. And in addition to that, items like loins that traditionally need that stronger demand from a retail standpoint just have not benefited from lower retail prices. Part of this we see as a reluctance of retailers to drop those pork prices despite lower wholesale values that they're seeing.
Okay, so for my last question, let's switch gears and talk about exports. Exports are especially important for pork producers, as we know. What's going on this year?
You're right. Roughly 25% of pork that's produced in the U.S. relies on export markets. And this is a changing environment. We've seen the impact of African swine fever on China really change their course in terms of what they've taken in over the last couple of years. China became a major destination for U.S. pork in 2019 and 2020 as they were struggling with African swine fever. Now we're seeing some of that play in the market show itself as China has reduced its reliance on U.S. pork. Now other importers of pork are taking more U.S. pork, but overall, this long-term struggle impacts the producers and their reliance on export or disappearance in general.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Brian. Brian's new pork report covers all of this and more, and you can find it on our website at cobank.com.